Okay, there it goes.
Okay. Hi everyone. Sorry about all the technical difficulties. We're surprising everyone by our Twitch, and I guess our Twitch doesn't like it when we're not practiced. We're just here to chit chat and talk about all the changes on our channel and other things, and just have a little quick chat. Mike, is there anything you want to say? And I can hear people with your guys' audio. I'm gonna mute you guys until you guys fix. Okay, it looks like you guys fixed it. You guys don't want to talk?
There we go. Hello. I'm Mike. I'm usually the DM for the channel. The world they're playing in is something that I created. Honestly, I created it during COVID lockdown here in Las Vegas. So at least the lockdown did one positive thing, because I had the time to create the world. And it's getting expansive. It seems to grow almost every week. That's why I've never made a map for it, because just when I thought it was gonna be the way it is, something changes. So,
like Esma, and Esma's like, sorry, we're gonna add islands.
Yeah, that's true. The island she's on now was a very recent addition to the world.
Yeah. And one day we'll do a map, but not anytime soon, I don't think.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I have to have at least a month where it doesn't keep growing before we worry about a map.
So after we stop playing in New World, then?
Could be, yeah.
When everything's done with.
When all the characters have died and before they create new ones, I'll put out a map.
Whatevs.
Yeah. Sure.
Actually, I could see all of us dying. Mike is sadistic like that. You die, you die, you die, you die, you die. You're next, you're next.
More like you piss me off, you're gonna die. But
Melody, watch out! Just joking. Esma probably will die before you do.
Or one of my new wonderful creations. I've created 2 dragons of my own for this world, so who knows? They may all be dragon kibble before it's over.
Me and Melody actually was visited in our previous game by your amber dragon. That was pretty cool. I liked your amber dragon.
Yeah. You said hi, but then it left after that.
No. The Inyara game. We actually met your amber dragon there then.
Must have been long enough ago that I don't remember.
Yeah. I remember you talking about when you were talking about it. I was like, oh yeah, it was visited by us. But
my amber dragon likes to wander around in the forest, so
well,
who knows?
Yeah.
The next forest you get into, just might meet again.
Maybe. But yeah, so one of the things that has been one of the biggest changes for us is Esma's beginnings are now on Sunday. So all the ads I did, sorry everyone, wrong time. But I think it's better for us to do it this way.
There's a lot of little changes we still have to change to get things to line up, but we'll get it all squared away eventually.
I actually think it's better for the stream this way.
For now.
Well, I imagine it's gonna be that way for a while.
Yeah. Then we've added Claire too.
Oh yeah, so I don't think people know because we haven't announced that Melody, but I guess you announced it already. We're adding one more player to the party, and we're excited about it. He seems like he'll be a good addition to the group. And of course Patrick, which I already know is a good addition to the group.
We're just waiting for the new person to get a camera.
Well, that and he's gonna be in Fallen Dragons, so unless he decided to do Esma's Beginnings too, I don't know. Did he decide to do Esma's Beginnings?
Not that I know of.
Okay, so then he would be in the next what 3 weeks? Then he would be on.
Well, he's a new player, and I basically suggested that we should start him off in one game.
Yeah.
So his brain doesn't explode after a week.
And he chose Fallen Dragons, so that's the one he's gonna be in. I didn't know if it changed, like he decided to do Esma's Beginnings or not. So, yeah. So we're a little excited about that. Dallas, no, you're not a part of this conversation.
He's gonna be a fighter, and I think the party can use that. Somebody that can eventually get strong enough to absorb the hit points so you guys won't all die.
Especially since Dusty is so squishy.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, I think we both games we need a fighter.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Usually parties struggle to get clerics. These parties have an abundance of clerics and no fighters, which is the opposite of the way most things are.
Well, I think the reason why is because he told us we needed clerics. So we made sure we got clerics and not a fighter. So
clerics are decent at fighting, but not as good as fighters are.
Yeah. So Melody is.
I think Enya has a pretty good spell to use.
Yes, but she's a cleric. You keep trying to make her into a fighter. She's a cleric. She should do cleric things and not fighter things.
Well, then what's the point of the cleric having the fighter spell if you can't use it?
Well, I mean, you play your cleric very interestingly. I'll have to say that.
Well, what I'll say about that is clerics have to balance it out. They have to know when to fight and when to heal the rest of the party. They have to balance.
And a little suggestion: don't heal someone when they just got the death throw. Let them go a little bit closer before you heal them.
Well, actually, I'm going to steal something from a favorite DM of mine, which is from now on, I get to make the death roll, so you guys don't know how close you are to dying or not.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm good with that.
Because that adds more drama, because you could be on your last death save and not know it.
I like that. That's a good idea.
I think you should do them, but you have to tell us what you roll.
No, I think actually one of the things I think we should adopt, because I like it better when the characters don't say, "Oh, I'm at 1 hit point," or "I'm at 2 hit points." It's more like we go into description, like it stabbed me and I'm fluttering to the ground and I feel pain, and you know what I mean. Just make it a little bit more dramatic than just, "Yeah, I'm down to 2 hit points."
Yeah.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to know if I need to heal you if I don't know how many hit points
Well,
you have?
because you heal us too quickly.
Yeah, well, if you don't tell me, I might not heal you at all.
Well, when I'm dead and I'm on my death throes, then you can heal me when I'm like at my, when I am like at my second or third one.
A good rule for a cleric to remember: if a party member has taken 2 good hits, they probably need healing.
And if they're at one point and everyone else is good, but the monster's still coming, and the monster's pretty high, healing that person who's very weak, the monster will probably attack that person, and then you'll need to heal them again. So ignore the player. Say, "Sorry, you're gonna have to be dying. I gotta heal this person. Then I'll go heal you." Knock the monster down just a little bit more.
Because it doesn't really help to play, yo-yo with the person. It's like they go unconscious, then you heal them, then they go unconscious, and then you heal them again. Yeah, doesn't really help to turn the player into a yo-yo, which Esma and, Tina and Patrick's character in the last Esma's beginning, where they ended up being yo-yos in that fight.
Well, I actually blame Melody, not Melody's character on that one, because don't piss off the DM. See, rule number 1, don't piss off the DM, and don't correct the DM during a fight. That makes him remember things that he totally didn't use, that he'll use against us. So,
which is exactly what I did, by the way.
Yeah. Thank you, Melody, for making us almost die by arguing with the DM.
Not my fault.
You argued with the DM. How is it not your fault?
It's not my fault that you got attacked again.
It's because you told him about the extra stuff that he wasn't gonna use on us, and so he went a little vicious.
Because that is one thing I will say. This is a DM hint. You don't have to go by the book, period. You can make your monsters weaker, or you can make them stronger. The book is just a guideline. I could very easily come up with a dragon that had so many hit points that you couldn't kill it if you wanted to. And I'm perfectly within my rights to do that. So, Patrick, if you're at all listening to this,
don't listen to him.
Do what you want to do.
Well, one day I do want to do a one-shot, and I will remember that, Mike.
and we've talked about that, and maybe during your break between this semester and next semester, I'll help you work something up and you can do a one-shot.
I think I would love to do a one-shot, but I probably won't do it on stream. I want to whip my toes a little bit before we do it.
Yeah.
Ow. Ow.
You okay?
Furball.
Her own dog just attacked her, and now she's bleeding out on the floor. See? What people didn't know is her little dog has 9,000 hit points, and you upset it and you're dead. But but yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. Do a one shot off stream, and then if it works out, who knows?
Yeah. I would do good on it, possibly. We'll see. But anyway, is there anything that we wanted to talk about and anything that we wanted to, say?
About the world or anything?
Well, Mike actually did a recording on the world, and we're gonna actually add that. It probably tomorrow or the next day on YouTube. Unless there's something more that Mike wants to talk about on the world than he did previously.
I covered that pretty well. One thing as a spoiler that I will say is
You gotta stop giving spoilers. I just gotta say.
This one is far off into the future. I'll just say this. There's a major war coming.
Well, we already knew that.
Not the one you're thinking about.
Well, okay. I'm thinking of another war, but I don't want to spoil it. That I'm thinking you're thinking of that I don't think you ever said, but I have a feeling that you're gonna do. I know that's very convoluted.
Let's just say it's not the one that you're really close to.
No, I didn't think that.
I've mentioned this to you, but I think you're the only one I've mentioned this to. But this is gonna be a major war that could take up the entire, or at least half the world.
Okay, so you didn't tell me, but I conjectured that I thought it might be this, and you never confirmed it, but I think you just did. So, yay! I am right. At least a little bit.
Yeah. This is gonna be a war that's been brewing for centuries.
Now, the dragon I want to see is the dragon that is in me and Robin's game.
Oh, him.
Yeah. I like that dragon.
See, him being a chrono dragon, no.
Aw, Mike.
No, I was answering Melody's question. No.
Oh, I don't even know what Melody's question is, so.
It's bigger than that.
Well, what's the question? Share with the readers.
She said, she asked if it had to do with her past. And this particular one, no.
Oh, Melody got a past. I knew it.
Oh, you all do. We just haven't got to all of them yet.
Exactly. We haven't gotten to all of them yet.
I already kind of suspect Dusty's because of what Dusty said.
No. What do you mean? What Dusty's past is?
Well, no, I don't know the full past, but no, I won't go into it because I think that's too spoilery.
What I will say is Melody's backstory and Dusty's backstory clash. So, but we haven't got there yet.
Yeah.
We're only 5 episodes into these things. We haven't got anywhere near those yet.
6 episodes now.
The Chrono Dragon from that you're speaking of, being a Chrono Dragon, can pop up anywhere, anytime it feels like it. I just haven't added him into anything yet.
I would like it. I think it would be cool.
Being in major control of time he could screw with you guys big time, and there's not a lot you could do. Not a lot you could do about it.
Honestly, I would love it if the Cronus Dragon showed up and caused havoc on all of us, and we got sent to like the distant past, and then we'd have like a. Not that I want to do that exactly, but like a Futurama a bit. You know, like in Futurama, how when Feige went into the past.
We're going to the future.
Well, no, I like the part when he went in his past and he became his own grandfather.
That would screw up his entire timeline, though.
No. If you ever watch the whole thing, it makes sense. Like, Matt actually set it all up. Like he had a lot of things already pre-planned. It was pretty darn cool. I'm not saying that's what I want. I'm just saying it would be funny.
I haven't watched an episode of Futurama in so many years. It's ridiculous. I know what the show is. I've watched it sometimes, but it's been a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that does make me think of I should insert him somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe he could meet up with my other two and
Cause havoc.
There could be 3 dragons and the 3 of them together would be completely unstoppable. And because the obsidian shadow dragon and the amber dragon could destroy things, and then if it looked like anybody was mounting an offense against them, the chrono dragon could just move the army to like a completely different time where they're not there.
That would be funny.
An entire army of thousands of men disappear in an instant.
And then reappear like the blimp in what was it, Spider-Man? Have you seen that one? And then they're like, and then all of a sudden they're like colliding in each other. That would be hilariously funny. Like you're fighting another army, and then all of a sudden you're fighting yourselves, or you're fighting your family. Oh, that would be so funny.
Or they get sent back to the time just before they were born.
Yeah.
It's like they see their parents all being pregnant and such, and they're like, ah.
Yeah.
Or send them the opposite way.
Yeah.
They're all 95 years old. And their armor's too heavy and they can't move.
I would love that. Or we could do like in Endgame where Scott becomes baby Scott.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, I don't know who peed. Was it baby me or me or old me?
Okay, that would be weird.
That would have been funny.
That's the great thing about the game. You can do practically anything and get away with it.
Yeah.
If you set it up right.
So I guess because we're talking about Esma's beginnings, we should actually talk about Esma's beginnings. So, Melody, how do you like playing in Esma's beginnings now?
Oh, I like it. I think it's fun.
Yeah? You're not going to let us die by dire wolves anymore?
Oh, you
make y'all scared of me. It's like, Becca, you're scared of me.
You got to be careful with that because you end up doing that to a creature with a high enough intelligence, they're just going to laugh at you and keep coming.
I don't think there's
Remember, Mike is the DM. He can make anything that happens. Don't just base it on the book.
Dragons or demons would just laugh at you. They're like, Demons would actually think it was funny. It's like, you want to see something scary? Yeah. Because they have that permanently.
Yep.
In fact, you can't get within 30 feet of a demon because most people are scared shitless of them. So
Exactly.
but that's on Avernus, and that's for another day, which you will eventually get there.
If we don't all die.
Yeah.
Because I could totally see you getting mad at us all one day and to be like, sorry, you guys are all dead. Pick new characters. Let's start all over.
That's the caveat for everything. It's like, you could do this if you're still alive to do it.
Yeah.
Or not. Or your new character could do it after you've had to roll one up. Yeah. That's always fun.
Yeah.
It's like, you thought you were leveling up, but instead you are making a new character.
I can totally see you doing that. Like, sorry, I changed my mind. You guys all die. We're doing new characters. We're doing a new thing. Sorry, everyone.
And I know you were looking forward to that 7th level spell you were about to get, but not so much. Not so much.
Let's start all over. Too bad.
Or worship that 9th level spell you wanted.
Oh, I saw on a stream once, I saw a 14th level character die.
Oh, that must have hurt them so bad.
That's gotta be a bitch, because you know how long it takes to build up to a 14th level character?
I
know how long it takes to level up to level 4.
Especially when Mike plays and he forgets about leveling us up.
Well, I had intended to, but I forgot because we've been going through so much crap that concentrating on game stuff has not been on the top of my head recently.
Well, you can once I tell me and figure out what level 4 spell I want.
Well, that's why we also cleaned up why we cut back, is so that you could concentrate on game stuff.
Yeah.
Because both you and I, as much as we love the game, we weren't concentrating on the game stuff as much. And I know I want to do more with Esma. And so I was like, well, and also with my other character that we play, Tabby Cat. So I had, I was like, okay, well, I really want to play my characters to the best of the ability. And if we got to do that, we got to cut back just a little bit.
Well, when it all comes down in the end, if there's no game, there's no stream. So.
Exactly. So. Yeah. I'm super excited with the changes we made, because I've been working on Esma a little bit on the stuff I think that I'm weak at, and then a little bit more on stuff that I wanted to do with her. So hopefully in Esma's beginnings, you guys can see a little bit of it. I don't want to do too much right away, but I'm filling up my notebooks on stuff I want to do with her. So kind of excited. Excuse me.
Well, hopefully you'll get to do that.
Before you kill me.
Before you kill me.
Before one of my dragons needs a lunch snack.
Yes. I know. But you know what? If you do kill me, we do have a contingency plan. Or at least I do. If you let me. I don't know if you'll let me do it.
And for those who have seen Esma's beginnings, Esma has a job to do, or at least try to do. So...
Which you kind of know already from Fallen Dragons. She may not have succeeded yet.
Maybe not.
Or maybe she has. I don't know. She's such a liar. You can't really trust what she says.
Or maybe she didn't even attempt it. She just told people she did.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe she has her own agenda.
Maybe she's actually working with the person she was trying to kill.
That would be awesome, Mike. Totally not
Yeah.
my plan, but that would have been awesome.
That's still a possibility.
You might, as a DM, throw that in at me. I'm like, what?
Wouldn't Esma's mother just be thrilled? You'd be disowned completely. You'd never be queen as long as you live if you pull that stunt.
Honestly, I can't wait to see what Lucid's and Melody's characters bring, because I know you guys probably have backstories and stuff that will mess up Esma's plans.
Oh, yeah. Oh, although Lucid is sort of a happy-go-lucky type guy, so
But is
you-
his past happy and go lucky?
well, no, it's not.
No.
I know what his past is, and it's anything but. That's why he's in the situation he's currently in.
Yeah.
But we won't go there because he's not here.
Yeah. And we don't want to do too many spoilers.
No.
We don't want it to be. We want to actually do a semi-spoiler free. Which, if we're doing that, Mike, you got to stop spoiling things.
Well, just because I suggest things doesn't mean it's going to ever turn out anywhere near what I originally suggest.
That is true.
You know that.
I do know that. Well, we're hitting about 30 minutes, 30-something minutes. Is there anything else we want to talk before we go? We were just planning on a quick chat just to say hi and explain some things a little bit more than what we were able to do on stream.
Let you guys know that even though we're making changes, we're still here.
Yes.
And
Yes,
we're
still here. We haven't went anywhere yet.
And
we're gonna keep putting out content the best we can.
And I think the changes we made is gonna make it better for us to give better content. I really do. So hopefully, I mean, already with me doing my character stuff, I think it's getting better. Because I felt like I was a little bit neglecting Esma, so I was like, well, I gotta actually concentrate on Esma a little bit more.
And actually having the extra time to plan the games means I can do even worse things to them.
Oh, evil.
No,
So
no
evil.
way.
Because now I have more time to think of it.
Okay, maybe we should do streams 3 times a week. Add more stuff.
Yeah, you just want me to stream every day of the week so I don't have time to kill you off.
Exactly.
Honestly, though, kidding aside, I actually like to see what you're gonna do to my plans that I tell you about. I'm like, is he gonna do it? And half the time you don't do it, so I don't even know what's gonna happen.
And that's why I do it that way. Because you can give me ideas, you can't. What I do with them is completely up to me, and not even you're allowed to know what that is.
I'm gonna give you guys an example. I don't know if Melody knows this, but I totally planned when we first met for Esma to take a knife and a dagger and attack one of you guys. And Mike totally did not like that idea, and he refused to have me meet you guys.
Thank God.
I thought it would be funny that Esma, and it totally would have been an Esma type of thing. Would have been like, who are you? What are you doing here? And, you know, go in the defensive. But Mike didn't like that.
And then when the elementals attacked the ship, the two of them would have said, "You're on your own. You tried to kill us. You're on your own."
Honestly, I think you did that because I said I was going to do that. You're like, oh, I'm going to make you have to depend on them.
Well, that wasn't why I picked those monsters, but to get you guys to bond and have to heal each other and become an actual party is why I did that. Because if I hadn't, at least one of you would have died in that attack. It came close enough anyway. So yeah.
But I really like how Patrick plays his character and how
Yes,
you
so
really
much.
don't know what he's gonna do next.
I don't think Patrick knows what he's gonna do until it comes to the point that he has to do something.
Hey, that's fun too. I mean, I totally didn't know how Esma was gonna go to do the negotiations, or that you guys were gonna leave me to go into the. I'm going to Fallen Dragons here, but how you guys left me to go after the egg by myself. Totally did not see that coming. I was like, we're a party. We're supposed to all go together. But okay, I'll play it that way.
And look where it got you.
I know. I don't even think Mike planned where he went.
No, not in the beginning. I didn't envision them just going, "Oh, you can go on your own." I'm like, okay.
A cleric would not have done that.
My first thought was, okay, she's gonna die.
My first thought was like, okay, what if she does get the egg? That's not dramatic, you know? And what if she gets caught? Which would actually be fun. I was actually hoping to get caught and totally fail and they'd have to come after me. But then I know, knowing Smite and Melody, because Melody follows what Smite says, or even though a cleric wouldn't have done that. Maybe a death cleric. They would have left me.
But you're actually lucky that the dragons had, when you originally mentioned the island you were from, the dragons immediately went, this could be an opportunity for us.
And I absolutely know, Esma may not know this, but I absolutely know it's not going to go as Esma's plans.
No. That I will say. The dragons definitely have their own agenda. And we will see how well the prime material plane holds up to their agenda. But yeah. But that is on alternate Sunday nights. and you'll have and sadly enough, we have to skip a week because you're having eye surgery.
My glasses will be gone. Woot, woot. But I need it because it's not elective. Well, it's kind of elective, but the doctors actually told me my eyesight's going worse, and if I don't correct it now, it might be too late. So, because I would not have wanted to do it during midterms, but I have to do it during midterms.
Now you just need like red demon contact lenses.
I can't wear contacts. That's actually partially the reason I was wearing contacts, and it turns out I shouldn't have been wearing Anyway, let's not go there. Just because it's just not fun for people to watch me go, my eye doctor messed me up.
But my point being, Esma will be Sunday. We're skipping a week, and then Fallen Dragons is the week after your eye surgery.
Yes. I may not be able to go on because they said it should take. So I set it up so that now that I realize that we're not doing Esma's Beginnings, I really should have done it on a Monday, but I already scheduled it and I can't unschedule it. But because of Esma's Beginnings, I scheduled it so that I would have at least, a week or a couple days rest. And then it turns out, with everyone's schedule, that I should have made it on a Monday, and then I could have done Fallen Dragons on Sunday, but we didn't know it then when I scheduled it, so that is what it is. But
so you'll have to wait to see the havoc that the dragons bring once they get to your island.
so I'm actually really excited because on the 1st, that's when Morton will start being on our stream, and I'm really excited to see how he plays his character. He seems like he would be a good addition to the group.
Yeah,
So,
I think he will.
I
Yeah.
agree.
yeah. So, hey, Melody, is there anything you wanted to talk about before we end this?
No.
All right.
I will say, catch us on all our social media. Grab our old videos on YouTube. We've even got one on the last Fallen Dragons episode is now even on Twitch.
That was pretty cool. I was like, wow, I didn't realize that would happen.
Join our Discord. Who knows? I might tell you other crazy things I'm thinking of doing to these people. You never know.
You never know, not with Mike.
Check out our YouTube channel because we're gonna have events posted for the days that we're gonna stream. We're even streaming on YouTube now, so
Yep.
um,
Also, please join us on Anchor. I think you guys would like our podcast.
it's doing really well. It's actually popular. Go check it out.
Especially in Europe.
Yeah.
I'm actually very surprised. Most of our followers are in Europe.
Apparently, the British and the Germans just love our D&D stream. It's who would have thought?
Yeah. And then also, if you guys have any ideas, so if you guys want me to do an ad a certain way, if you email our email, which is fallendragonsrpg@gmail.com, I'll try to add it into the onto our ads. I'm actually gonna. I know I'm nuts. Like, you don't even have to say it. I'm already YouTubing how to do animations, so I could do the animations I want. I know I'm nuts, but you love me anyway, so whatever.
We're waiting for her to just do so much that she passes out, and we have to do a resurrection spell to bring her back.
I don't know what it is.
The cleric doesn't have that spell yet.
And I personally don't think it's going to take very much long before it happens, but we'll see.
But I think the ads would be so much better once I learn how to do more animations. So I'm just YouTubing a little bit. So if you guys have any suggestions on any YouTube videos I should watch to help me with the animations, let me know. Yeah. It probably won't happen for another year, but you slowly build, you slowly learn, you slowly watch.
And I will say another thing about our YouTube channel and our YouTube videos. Please comment in the description. Comment below the descriptions on the videos because I do check those. And I will answer those if you guys comment.
And I'm a little bit of a nut that I keep on going and looking over everything and making sure everything looks good. So I'll definitely see it too if Mike does it.
So I think that's all I had.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm sorry that it was an impromptu, but we thought it would be a good idea for us to explain a little bit more than what we did on the stream, and we're planning on doing the after the session live. That's what we discussed, right, Mike? That's what you wanted to do?
Yeah, on Wednesday or Thursday.
Not Wednesday. No way on Wednesday.
Okay.
I will
So,
murder you. I'm telling
Okay.
this on the stream. I will murder you if it's on a Wednesday.
okay, well,
Let's try Wednesday.
In D&D. I would murder you on D&D.
okay. So Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday or Friday. Preferably, well, Fridays don't work for you, so Thursdays would work best for me. Wednesdays is when all my assignments are due. So that's one of the reasons why it was hard to do
Right.
Esma's Beginnings, because we'd meet on Monday and we'd get the stream ready. Then we'd actually stream on Tuesday. So then I was trying to do 24 units on Wednesday, all my homework. And I was about to kill myself. Not really, but you know.
So we will probably start doing the after shows live on Twitch on Thursdays.
Well, technically it's not 24 units because it's also including my internship, but I still count it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So we'll definitely do the after show. We just have to be fresh on what we remember on the after show because it'll be a few days after.
Right.
So
Everybody take notes so you know what you want to talk about on the after show.
well, actually, what I do is I try to listen to the audio to make sure it sounds good. So I'll just wait till the day before, the day of the after show to listen to it. So sorry everyone if the audio is bad and I didn't edit it in time because I'm gonna wait till Wednesday to do it. Oh, Thursday. My dog wants to say hi before we go. Hi.
Yeah.
Don't lick me. But
He's gonna be the only one left eventually.
I know he's gonna be like, "Rawr."
He's like, where'd the party go? I was following and then they all disappeared.
Actually, I kind of think he wants to be in the party. He keeps on whenever we stream, he wants to be here. So I think he's like, "What about me? You have a pseudo dragon. Why can't you have a pseudo Dallas?"
You have to make up a character sheet for it.
I would love to. But anyway, I gotta do some homework, and I bet you guys got stuff to do. So, thank you for.
My dog thinks she needs outside.
Okay, so thank you everyone. Hopefully you guys like this type of thing. We're trying to give you content without us going crazy. So hopefully you guys are okay with all the changes that we make, and thank you for all watching us.
For those who haven't seen the 2 after shows we've done, this is pretty much what the after show is like. So
yeah, we go random.
Kind of.
Just a little.
Kinda.
So we'll see you guys Sunday and then next Thursday for the after show.
Sounds good. Oh, well, not this Thursday, because that's when I'm getting my surgery. Unless you guys decide to do the after show without me. It'll be starting in January. I mean, not January, in June.
Oh, so you're having your surgery on Thursday. I wasn't sure what day it was.
Yeah, it'll be Thursday, which is why on Sunday I don't think it'll be good enough for my eyes to see.
Right.
And also, it's Memorial Day weekend.
Everybody's gonna
It
be
actually
on.
was good because a friend of mine is supposed to come visit me sometime from the 27th until.
Everybody's gonna be out partying that weekend. So.
While I lay in bed going, oh, my eyes, my poor baby eyes.
Well, you just gotta get somebody to come over and bring you ice cream all the time.
Yep.
I already stocked the ice cream in my freezer, so we're good.
I just need someone to dish it for you.
See that never-ending flask of ice cream would come in handy about.
That is true.
You could just have it beside you and like chug it every time you wanted some.
Well, I got my gelato, so I'm happy. But anyway, good night, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Good night.